Hey guys, and welcome back. I am so excited to be continuing a series that I've been wanting to do for so long. I think I actually started this series a year ago or more by now, and I did not continue the series, and I want to pick it back up. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I am talking about, are you ready? Ulta's Most versus Least Expensive. So what is this? Basically, I take a makeup category. My first one was foundation, and I take the most expensive foundation that Ulta offers and the least expensive foundation that Ulta offers, and I compare them side by side on my face. It's so fun, it's exciting, it's surprising. I've done the foundation and I've done the mascara, which for some reason, I don't think the video ever got posted and I don't know where it is, but I didn't like either mascara, so there's that. But the foundations were very surprising. So if you have not seen that, it's Chanel versus e.l.f. I will put that in the description below, but today we're gonna be talking about blush. I'm talking with my hands a lot. We're gonna be talking about blush today, and I'm so excited because I bought a ridiculously expensive blush and I get to play with it. But Ulta's most expensive versus least expensive blush, here we go. It's been sitting back here for weeks now. I filmed other videos, haven't gotten to this. Oh, this is not even the right bag. Where did you go? Oh, here's my Ulta bag. I got too many Ulta bags back here. So today we are going to be putting up Essence against Chanel. I'm going to put it on, see how they look and feel, and see if there's a difference in, I mean, they're completely different products, so there's going to be a difference, but I want to see, after all is said and done, when it's on the face, can you tell what's high-end and what's not? And we're going to see how they last throughout the day. If one of them fades, if they both fade, we're gonna get into it. So one of these is a powder and one is a liquid, and I thought about doing powder only and liquid only, but I got too excited and I just had to do this. So here we go. Essence The Blush is the cheapest blush that was offered at the time on Ulta.com. This is the shade number 10B Fitting, and I do have another Essence The Blush. I already owned one, but I bought this to try and get a closer shade to the Chanel blush that I got. So the high-end, most expensive blush, I'm putting the prices on the screen for you. I believe this was like 50 bucks, but this is Chanel's Le Beige Blush, Water Fresh Blush in light pink. Now, a lot of Chanel's blushes, I swatched the colors, a lot of them lean very orange, which was weird to me, but even the light pink had a corally undertone to it, so that's why I had to get more of a warm toned blush. They didn't really have a pink cool toned Chanel blush, but that's what we're gonna do. Let's see, so I have on a foundation, a little bit of eyeshadow, mascara, and lips. I don't have any powder or anything on since we're going in with a cream blush, but let's start with the Essence side. We'll do Essence on this side and then Chanel on this side. So my favorite blush brush, actually, well, one of them, I have several that I like, but this one I really enjoy for a nice, beautiful, diffused blush. Again, for powder blush, but this is a Luxie brush, and it is very, it's a duo fiber brush, and it's very sparsely brushed at the tip. Bristled? Sparsely bristled. This is the Duo Fiber Powder in 516. The words are almost gone. But let's go ahead and start on the Essence side. So, woo, very powdery. And this brush tends to kick up powder. But the Essence ones are a little bit powdery. Alright, so let's see what this looks like on the cheeks. So I decided not to wear any bronzer today so we don't confuse any of the color on the cheeks for bronzer. One eye, I always get mascara on. Why do I do that? So there is that. That's beautiful. So there's the Essence blush. We're gonna like go overboard on the blush a little bit. I wanna see these blushes. That doesn't help me. So there's the Essence side. Now let's see here. I think I'm just gonna pump this on the back of my hand. I want you to see this. So it's like the Le Beige tint where it has little balls of tint in a gel, basically. Burst the balls. So I'm going to do this on the back of the hand, and then I'm going to take a brush, tap into it. I'm going to take my Merit brush. I love using this for blush, so I'm just going to tap this here and then tap this on the cheeks. Oh, the colors are pretty good. Match. Oh, that's pretty. It feels very wet. I mean, it's very watery. I mean, it says water blush, so that makes sense. So obviously this one is dewier, and this one is, I don't know, once this dries, it's still wet. Once it dries, I don't know if it'll look a little bit more matte, but the colors are actually very, very similar, so that's good. We did good on the color matching. Okay, we have Chanel, and here we have Essence. I feel like the Chanel needs a little bit more. Here's another pump. Spread that out. It's definitely a messy application of blush. Like, it's not a quick and easy tap it into the powder, you know? It's a little bit extra, which I feel like makes sense for Chanel. Although I will say this formula is making me want to try the Le Beige Tint foundation because it feels really nice on the skin. It's very unfortunate because I don't want to spend, what is it, $70 or $75 on it? Or is it 80 by now? I don't know, the prices keep going up. Okay, so they are a little bit different in shade now that I put more of that one on. See how orangey it is, and that one's called light pink. Okay, so I am going to finish up my face, put some powder under my eyes, and then we will be back to see, once this is dried, how they compare. And then I'm gonna wear it throughout the day and let you know if this is worth 50 bucks. And this one like 3 or 4. Okay, so I know this may seem weird, but a lot of times I use products in multiple places on my face. I don't really know how I'm saying this, but anyways, I'm gonna actually take the blush and run it over my eyes. Sometimes I just want a simple monochromatic look, and I put my blush or my bronzer on my eyes. And so I actually am gonna run this along the lower lash line first, and then into the crease. So this is decently pigmented as an eyeshadow. Pretty. That just kind of ties it in with the rest of the face. Okay, now it'll be a little bit more difficult to do that with the Chanel, but let's put this on the back of the hand. I tried to get just a tiny little amount. I'm gonna see if I can just work this into the brush without going in with my finger first. And then take this. Now I already have a little bit of powder down, so hopefully this doesn't completely ruin my eyeshadow. It's not bad. Extremely just watery feeling. So this isn't something that I think I would use on my eyes a whole lot, but it definitely is workable. Okay, just thought I would try that to test it out in another way. All right, so there it is, the ridiculously expensive blush versus the very inexpensive blush. So I have quite a bit of experience with the Essence blushes. One of the ones I use most is actually in my makeup bag, so it's not over here. Anyways, so I have quite a bit of experience with the Essence blushes, and I do enjoy them quite a bit. They are so inexpensive. The color payoff is beautiful, but it's not too pigmented where it's hard to blend out. They look smooth on the cheeks. Blush is one of those things that for me, it typically fades pretty quickly. So I'm very curious to see if in a few hours if one of these looks more intense than the other one. All right guys, so I'm gonna go about my day. I am just gonna be at the house doing chores and stuff. I've got some laundry, and I will come back in a few hours and we'll see if I still have blush on my face. All right, so I did not do a check-in after a few hours. It is now the end of the day. I mean, it's 5:15, but I'm about to leave the house for quite a while, and then it's basically, this is what we're gonna be dealing with for the rest of the day anyways. Like, it's let me look. So there is still some blush on my face, which is a good thing, but the funny thing is There is more blush on the Essence side than there is the Chanel side. The eyes stayed pretty much the same, although I do think it has faded a little bit more. Maybe not. But the Essence side has actually stayed intact a lot better than the Chanel. So in this round of most versus least expensive, I think the winner goes to the, you know, few dollar Essence blush, the blush. The Chanel blush is beautiful. It's a luxurious product. It's different. However, I do not think this is worth $50. There's just not enough pigment and staying power for it to be a $50 product. I understand it's a more like natural kind of look. However, there's not a whole lot left. There is still some on my eye, but there's not a whole lot left on the face. And honestly, I've been on this side of the face more than this side. Like I haven't even touched it as much as this side. So the Essence blush has definitely stood up a lot better than the Chanel Le Beige. Is it Le Beige? Water Fresh blush. Blush. I can't say blush today. Why? Anyways, that is today's most versus least expensive at Ulta. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you tried either of these? I still want to try Chanel's foundation tint that's like this though. Even though it is outrageously expensive, I still want to try it. I love the feeling of putting this on, and it probably will fade as well, but I want to see if it's any better. Blush, not so much. But these Essence blushes are great. They're actually one of the best ones. One of the ones that I would first recommend for a drugstore blush if I were recommending a blush to you from the drugstore. So highly recommend those. That's gonna wrap it up for this showdown. Please let me know what you want me to test next in Ulta's most versus least expensive series. What is next? Should it be eyeshadow? Bronzer, lips. Let me know what you want to see next, but that's gonna wrap it up for this one. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see those future videos, hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye. Please let me know what you want me to test next in Ulta's Please let me know what you want me to test next in Ulta's most, I can't say this ever, why? Check that. I will put that in the where's my, here you are. Nope, that's not, oh, it's gonna dry on the back of my hand and I don't have a brush. That was stupid.